Hey there YouTubers, this is Chaitanya and welcome to my channel Nature Design.
As you can see, I am back with a new project, and today's project or today's terrarium is a tribute to a late actor Sushant Singh Rajput. He was a great actor and everyone loved him, and I wanted to do something for him, so I dedicated this terrarium or this project to him. I tried to picturize a scene from his movie Kedarnath, and as you can see, I made this cliff. This is a way towards Kedarnath, and I have made this with the help of styrofoam. After joining the pieces of styrofoam, I designed it in such a way, and after that, I coated with mixture of POP and cement. The statues are made up of water sealant. What I did, I just made the skeleton of the statue first and then used the water sealant to cover it up, and then I colored the statue. And also, the basket is made by me with the help of toothpick and thread. To give it a natural look, I have made the waterfall. I have made this waterfall with the help of hot glue, and the background stones are colored black so that the waterfall will be highlighted in that.
For this project, I have used a different false bottom. Instead of leaker balls and gravels, I have used this egg crate. You can also use these kind of things as a false bottom, so I will be using this egg crate. I just wanted to show you that we can use different things as a false bottom. It doesn't have to be stones, gravels or leaker balls. And of course the second layer, mosquito mesh, to prevent the substrate from falling into the false bottom. Coal to keep the water purified in the terrarium. And of course my substrate, which is made by me. It consists of dry moss, cocoa peat, coconut bark and sand or soil. For plants, I'll be using a Raelia, then creeping fig, both the kinds of Fittonia or say nerve plant, grass, and some random plants.
Before keeping the cliff inside, I wanted to plant it first, and I have already kept some gap in between the cliff and the way. So I'm putting some substrate in between the gap with the help of a brush. I'm pushing it down. I have left a adequate gap so that some small plants can fit over there, and it will give it a natural look. I've also kept it on the side, the gap, a little bit gap, and I'm planning to plant the ficus plumeria or the creeping fig on the top of this mountain so that it could cover the top and just hide the waterfall, the start of the waterfall, so that it could look natural. I'm also planting some small plants so that the statue will be not hided, or the plants will be not much highlighted than the statue. Now on the downside, you have seen I have sprayed some water in it. I have to keep the plants hydrated or it may eventually die. I wanted to plant this nerve plant over there, but as it would have hided the statue, so I just didn't plant it there. You can see that I am sticking the creeping fig with the help of super glue. That is perfectly natural and okay, it will not harm the plant, and you can just decide where the plant has to be and in which direction it should grow. This really helps in this kind of projects. So I am using the super glue for this, and I'm spraying the water to keep it hydrated. And now I am placing the statue in its plates, and it really looks really cool and good. And please let me know in the comment box what do you think about it. I'm adding the mosquito mesh and charcoal to keep the water purified in the terrarium, and after that the substrate. I'll be not keeping the substrate below the cliff. It's not needed because we are not going to plant anything over there, so we just need the substrate around the cliff. I've already planted the cliff, so I just have to keep it inside and plant the other trees or the other plants. I'm adjusting the soil, the substrate properly so that the cliff fits there. Now I'm planting the plants. The area, it really looks great in the background. It looks like a bonsai tree. And after that, the nerve plant, this will also grow up and hide the grass. This will cover up the ground area. In some places I'm unable to put my hand, so I'm using the tweezers. Many a times you find out that the plant which you are going to plant, it's not suitable in that place, so we need to remove it and replace it with another plant. You need to make these changes unless and until you are satisfied with what you have done and how it looks. This is for the ground coverage. I'm surely we will add some more plants in it. Actually, I don't have the dwarf baby tears, the ground coverage plant, so I'll be adding it afterwards. So I'm done with the plantation and now I'm spraying the water. For this big tank, we need to spray more water to keep the plants hydrated, but it shouldn't be very much water, or eventually the plants will start rotting. And I'm cleaning, as it is a big tank, I'll be cleaning it with the wiper. This is the easiest way to clean the glass. And of course, my cleanup crew, the springtails. I haven't filmed it, but I also find out some isopods in the terrarium, and this terrarium, it might have come with the soil, and we need to put more springtails as this is a large terrarium. Springtails eat all the dead leaves, and that's the reason we call them as the cleaner crew. They keep the terrarium clean, and we are done with the terrarium. Please let me know what you think about this terrarium in the comment box. We are done with it. It looks really cool, and I find it's really nice. But I do wanted to know what you think about it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscription button, because there are many unique terrariums coming up in the future. And in the end, I want to say that Sushant Singh Rajput, we really love you. We love you all, and may your soul rest in peace. And that's it for the day. Stay safe, stay happy. Goodbye, and see you next week.